Today is the 3rd of October 2024, and this will be our 4th video of application of quadratic equations. Okay, watch the last video for recap. Okay, there are some interesting questions that at the end you need to decide which answer to choose. Okay, now the starter today, I want to revisit application of the quadratic equation 2. Okay, the question we did with the right angle triangle, and why I think 6 instead of 2.5, I will choose the other number. Okay, because it's both length. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So this one, if you can always investigate if it's a calculator paper, or you can easily use estimates to find out. Normally when I finish a video, I go back thinking about what I've done to see if there's any way I could explain it for you to understand better. X is 2.5 centimeters. Okay, so since you use Pythagoras equation and it's a right angle triangle, meaning this side is 90 and it's not to scale. Okay, so you had x is 2.5 centimeters, okay, and 6.5, I think. Okay, so if x is 2.5, that side is 2.5 centimeters, that side is 5.5 centimeters, and that side is 7.5 centimeters. That is if you choose x as 2 centimeters. Now, if you investigate quickly with the quadratic Pythagoras formula, x squared, which is 2.5 squared, add x plus 3 squared, which is 5.5 squared, should be equal to 7.5 squared if x is 2.5. Okay, now let's see. I guess use the calculator. If it's a calculator, you can easily do this, okay, before you decide on the answer. So if you use the calculator, 2.5 all squared is 6.25. Okay, 30.25 all squared, 5.5 all squared is 30.25. 7.5 all squared is 56.25. Or you can round it off and say 9. 3 squared is 9, assuming you don't have the calculator. 6 is 36, and then 8 is 64. Okay, but if you use the calculator, you come up with 66.25. Okay, 30 plus 30.25 equals 56.25. You remember x will be centimeters, but as long as you are squaring them, it becomes centimeters squared. Okay, so now if you even add 6.25 to 30.25, you are getting something like 36.5 equals 56.25 using Pythagoras, and these two values are not equal. So straight away, it won't be 2.5 centimeters. Okay, now let's look at the other one. If x is 6.5 centimeters, as we chose, okay, in the video before the last one, okay, then you realize that 6.5 cent all squared, 9.5 all squared will be equal to 11.5 all squared. So even if I use estimate, 7 will give me 49. Okay, but I'm using the calculator now. So I have 42.25 all squared. 42.25, okay, plus 90.25 should be equal to 132.25. Okay, now if you add the left hand side, you get 132.5 centimeters, and which is approximately equal to 132.25. Okay, so 132.5 is approximately equal to 132.25. Okay, now this difference between is because we use up the Pythagoras and we rounded it off. Okay, so these two values are closer, okay, than this one, 36.5 and 56.25. So if I use x, and I use the Pythagoras, it doesn't give me the values in the question. The closest I can choose is 6.5 centimeters. So x now is 6.5 centimeters. Okay. So that's why I chose, and that's another reason why I chose 6.5 centimeters. Apart from the first instant, when I just look at the diagram and I thought choosing 6.5 will make more sense than choose going with 2.5. Okay, so that's another reason I can give you from applications of quadratic equation, the question we solve. Okay, when you do a lot of these, you just get used to it. At times you are solving, and then one step lead to the other, and then you realize that, oh, if I go with this answer, but if you are not sure, what I guess did is very good. Okay, but the Pythagoras theorem, we did a series on it. If you are not sure, go and watch them. The hypotenuse squared will be equal to a squared the one side and the b squared the other side, which joins the right angle triangle, the 90 degrees. Okay, so now c will be plus or minus the square root of a squared plus b squared. So we always choose the length. Okay, so that was what I used to investigate. If you are using the calculator and it's an exam, you shouldn't use that long. You don't need to show all this. But I wanted to show you another reason why it should be 6.5 centimeters rather than 2.5 centimeters. So today I'm just going to use the quadratic equation to solve this formula with you, and to solve this quadratic equation with you. X squared minus 5x plus 2 equals 0. Okay, so here a is 1, b is minus 5, and c is plus 2. So if I put that in a formula, okay, minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, you can't forget, this is what I come with. Minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. If you've watched our videos from the beginning, by now you should be confident answering these questions. Okay, so you get two values of x: 5 plus root of 17 all over 2, or 5 minus root of 17 all over 2. Assuming this 17 is 16, then that will be root 4. Okay, so estimate 4. So you have something like 9 plus 4 over 2, or 9 minus 4 over 2. So if it's 16 is 4, so the root of 17 is more than 4. So if you divide by 2, you get approximately 4.56 or 0.44. Okay, so here we've used estimates. Okay, we've used the quadratic formula, and we found two positive answers. Here, the guest said we should solve. Okay, so this is what we got. So we can leave both answers, and both of them are positive. Okay. So as I've shown you in the starter, use the starter and watch it with the application 2. Okay, and you understand, because I gave a reason there using the diagram, but now in the starter I'm giving you another reason. So go and have a look. Okay, and if you use the Pythagoras to solve the question, putting in 2.5, there is a big difference, but 6.5 is the closest, which you can quickly do on your calculator. Okay, thank you very much for joining me in today's lesson. Okay, I wanted to do something else, but if to go too far and of late, I want to just make the video shorter. Okay, so you realize that even in the beginning I'm not talking too much. Okay, so Thank you very much for joining me in today's lesson, and I'll see you in the next.